The final 40 kilometers are devoid of any difficulty. It wouldn't be surprising to see a mass sprint in Brioude.
Guys, victory will surely be decided in a sprint finish. The closing section of the stage is too easily controlled for the speed merchants to pass up on an opportunity like that. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is losing ground. The next difficulty is listed as third category.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
The breakaway is losing ground.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The gap is decreasing, guys.
There will be 2 points and 1 point towards the best climber classification at the top of the next difficulty.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. Come on, guys. Now it's almost flat or downhill all the way to the finish. It's going to be quick. Stay well placed.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
Continue comme ça!
10 kilometers from the finish, the breakaway is on course to take the stage win. But it's not a done deal because the peloton hasn't given up hope, so any slip could prove costly. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. For the breakaway riders, victory will come down to a sprint.
This stage, the least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong.
Today.
Guys, today the general trend is downhill. I'm betting on a bunched finish. The chances of a breakaway holding onto the line are pretty much 0.
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The front runners will soon be on to the first ascension of the day, a third category climb offering 2 points and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The breakaway is losing ground.
Teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint.
Les voilà! Ouais! Lâchez rien, allez! Les voilà!
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Allez, continuez comme ça! Allez, le gros! Allez, les gars! Go, go, go! Allez, on y va! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, les gars! Courage! Bravo, les gars!
Allez les gars.
Continuez comme ça, les gars! Regardez-vous comme ça! Allez, continue! Courage, on continue! Allez, les gars! Courage!
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
Bravo les
The
gars, c'est
breakaway is
bien.
upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
Final categorized difficulty of the stage. Classified as third category, it's worth 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey classification.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race."
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
Allez les gars, courage!
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Only 5 kilometers left before the name of today's winner is known. Given the race profile, it is more than likely to be a sprinter who writes his name in the annals.
Just 5 more kilometers. We are heading for a mass sprint.
The red pennant, and the sprint is on.
Out kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Stage didn't suit us is very satisfying.
It's going to be a restless day in the saddle. He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack.
It's a short stage, guys. There'll be plenty of riders with something in the tank for the closing stretch and the short climb to the finishing line. It's bound to be a very tight victory. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. No more energy for an attack. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Attack in the peloton.
Plus vite!
Breakaway over. doesn't want to miss the right breakaway to score points with a polka dot jersey.
You must constantly try to shelter from wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The gap between the peloton and the escapees is stable. The breakaway is 10 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The first King of the Mountains summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
The next difficulty is listed as 3rd category. The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race. We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Allez les gars!
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez les gars! On continue.
The next difficulty is also classified as 3rd category. The first 2 to the top score 2. And 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
Allez les gars! Courage!
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
Allez, allez, les gars.
Breakaway over. This last difficulty is very gentle, and some riders with less of a puncher gene could use the opportunity to preempt a sprint on the climb to the finish. He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien. Allez les gars, courage.
Continuez comme ça!
He's got his teammates riding because he's a danger to the overall standing. The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb. They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. The polka dot jersey has enough lead to be sure to keep it today. He's got his teammates riding full out. You're going to have to up the pace at the front. Oh, only 10 kilometers left. The final short climb will complicate things. teammates have a handle on things for the overall standings, it will be difficult to increase the gap. 5 kilometers for the breakaway. With the small climb, a stage victory is going to be complicated.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. The red pennant is in sight for the head of the race, and he will soon be on to the Côte Saint-Pierre. 600 metres with a section at 12%. A great opportunity to place a decisive attack. Last kilometre. One rider is alone in front, but his chasers are still in the hunt. He will have to be strong to hang on for a win.
Chances of victory were virtually nil. This is an outstanding performance.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey. The next difficulty is once again a Category 4 climb. That means 1 point for the first rider to the top.
First riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. One and a half minutes lead for the head of the race over the favourites. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey. The finish is classified as all category. The stage winner will therefore pocket 20 points for the mountains classification.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
Allez les gars, courage.
The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race.
1 minute ahead of the yellow jersey. Change of leader in the overall youth standings. Yellow jersey is 1 minute 30 away from them.
Muy bueno, sí señor, soy muy bueno.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you. For now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end.
Okay, take it easy to the finish. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
There's an attack. Stay alert.
Vamos chicos, ánimo.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Apretad un poco más. Vamos chicos, muy bien. Allez, courage les gars, allez plus vite les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va. Vamos chicos, ánimo. Un poco más, apretad un poco más. Vamos chicos, muy bien. Venga, chavales. Muy bueno, sí señor, sois muy buenos.
gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
That can be said is, you didn't prove me wrong.
Dreaded final climb to the Plateau de Bay, we're not going to be bored. The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Barely time to warm up. And already here we are at the foot of the Col de la Cour. It's a 14-kilometre climb at an average of 5.7%.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It's a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
One and a half minutes for the breakaway. It might just work. The first 6 to the top will score points for the polka dot jersey. The first one will pocket 10 points.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Change of leader in the overall youth standing. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Riders must be careful on the descent, because there's a succession of fairly tricky bends to be negotiated.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap.
The Port de l'Air is a first category climb. As a result, there will be points for the first 6 to the top.
Reduce kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
Allez, courage les gars.
Ahí, ahí, dale. Venga.
You were first over the top of the climb. That's good.
The descent will allow riders to recover. They will then have to manage their efforts as best they can in order to attack the final climb to the plateau of the bay with maximum energy. For that, it's best not to be alone in the valley.
Okay, I'll protect him. His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
The front runners are at the foot of the 15.8 kilometers at an average of 7.9%.
I'll relay.
One and a half minutes lead to ahead of the race over the favourites. The riders up front have a 1 minute lead on the favourites group. The breakaway has been reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Arriba, chavales. ¡Ánimo! Venga, apretad un poco.
Continuez comme ça.
Apretad un poco más. Muy bueno, sí, señor.
gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Today's victor, in addition to the stage win, will pick up 25 points in the polka dot jersey standings, as the finish is classified all category.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Bueno, sí, señor.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The advance of the lead group should be enough to carry it to the end. Acceleration at the front of the peloton. No falling asleep.
Sí, señor, sois muy buenos. Un poco más, venga. Arriba, chavales.
Venga.
Arriba, chavales. Vamos, campeones.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Vamos, chicos, ánimo.
Campeones. Vamos, chicos.
Venga, apretad un poco. Venga, dadle ahí.
Y ahí que te detenéis. Venga, apretad un poco más. Así,
The gap is 1 minute between the favourites and the guy in the front.
Venga, apretad un poco.
Vamos, campeones.
Venga, dadle ahí.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
There's an attack at the head of the peloton.
He takes the virtual lead of the overall standing.
The lead riders 1 minute 30 on the favourites.
Okay, but I won't be very effective because I'm full out. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Venga, apretad un poco más.
Sí, señor. Venga, chavales.
Un poco más, venga, chicos.
Muy bien, muy bien. Vamos, chicos. Bueno, sí, señor. Venga, chavales. Muy bien, muy bien. Ya lo tenéis. Eso es, chavales. Venga, apretad un poco más, chavales.
I'll take it easy on the relay. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. Try to manage things so that you don't blow up before the line.
Vamos, chicos.
putting his foot on the pedal because he's a danger to the overall standing. You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up.
Well done to you all.